Pinkies up, motherfuckers.
Save some trouble for me. That will be. I'm not looking for harmony. So cause some damage and make me bleed. Give your mindless chatter for free. Keep that shit away from me. Don't want nothing beautiful to see. I wanna see how ugly you can be. If you're looking for a way to break my heart, if you're looking for an end to bring you a start, if you're looking for a way to shake my bones, if you're looking for a way to be left alone with the fires of hell scorching my feet,
Pinkies
set some
up.
trouble for me.
Fuck yeah. Good morning, everyone. How the hell we doing on this fine Sunday? It's not an afternoon, I guess. I was thinking it was. No, it's very much morning. Time for a wake and bake. How the hell is everybody doing all up in here? See, we got Dead Kurt, we got Sheldon hanging with us, Ned Denver, the doctor, Hooley's in there. Great to see you, Tom B. Cheers, brother. Art man, great to see you, buddy. Everybody's doing kick-ass great this morning. What's going on, Bluff?
No, living the life, doing the stuff.
Oh, yes. Yes, the things, all the things.
Yeah, the things. Just trying to get ready. Trying to get my early morning spray done real quick before the show started, which obviously that didn't get done. I'm about halfway done. Got to get my pieces clean before the show starts. Ain't got that done. Still got alcohol in it, so I am just hauling ass this morning. You know what I mean?
Completely discombobulated at the moment, it sounds like.
Yeah. Yep, that's about it. So
That's good times. That's good times.
I got the giveaway stuff together ready though. So we're there. I'm on top of it for that.
I honestly don't even know where my seeds are. I've got stuff literally all over the fucking place right now. I got a pile of work stuff that's been brought out of my car where I think the seeds probably are sitting kind of over in that general vicinity over there. I don't know. It's been a crazy few days around here. Let's just say I got home and I accomplished not a fucking thing yesterday. Yeah. Here's one.
You
So-
accomplished hanging out with the homies and fucking having a good time. That's what got accomplished.
No, I didn't even do that yesterday. I sat around. I did fuck all. I slept a bit. That was about it. Yeah, about an hour and a half from home. My kid gets car sick, but has actually been really good the last year or two. Usually hasn't been. She puked all over the fucking back seat. And oh my God, did the car fucking stink for that last hour and a half on the ride home, where I think it was like one of those sneak ones where it snuck up on her a little faster than she was expecting and didn't quite have time for the stop the car. Yeah, like the back of the car is usually loaded with blankets and all that when we travel, just because, well, fuck, if you're a kid in the back seat, pull a blanket up, go to sleep, make it better and whatnot, right? She got puke on some of the blankets, but like the back of my seat, like she sits directly behind me while I'm driving. And, you stop, pull over, get the kid out of the car and into the ditch where she's feel free to puke as much as you need, kiddo. And like the back seat of my car is just coated in, looks like I made a morning blender smoothie. and then just like stuck it in a hose where you put your finger over it and just all over the back of my seat. And once again, the smell, we've already been there. We know what barf smells like. It's horrible. And then I look, and in between like my seat and my driver door, she's got it on the runner between there. And I'm thinking, oh fuck, she must have puked all over my fucking arm. And she said, you know, it's usually hanging on. She didn't get me. She got everything near me though. And you know, when you're trying to like, it's that weird emotional thing where you're having a reaction, a bit of an extreme one, because you're like, oh my God, there's puke all over the fucking car. We ain't got proper shit to clean it right now. But at the same time, you're trying to let your kid know it's okay. You didn't really do anything wrong, but your mind is spinning like, what the fuck? Because there's puke everywhere. And just, whoo boy. So is just get some blankets, mop it down the best as you can so you don't have puke puddles fucking all over the fucking car, and windows down for the next hour and a half. And holy hell, that was a brutal end to a really fun trip, I guess you could say.
I haven't had a puke car situation in a very long time. I'm very glad for that. I don't know if I'd be able to make it. We had pull over to the side. I've been puking. She's been puking.
Oh, yes. But big word, I can assure you, man. It was there was a lot of gagging and whatnot going on. It was hard to hold that one down, dude. It was pretty fucking foul.
So this must be the problem. Talking. You probably can't hear me, huh? Yep. Fucking every time. Every goddamn time. All right, let's see. What, buddy? Hi. All right. Can you hear me better now?
Yep.
All right.
I could hear you fine before. I think you were talking to someone like off camera. I think that's what Art was getting at. We could hear faint voices, like a conversation going on. It just wasn't.
Nope, that was me trying to talk to you in my room while I was trying to get some work done, and it having the microphone on the computer.
Okay, yeah. Well, you got it now. We can hear you
I got it now. Got it now. I don't. It's one of those. I didn't check my mic this morning, and of course, it's on the wrong one. But no, I was just saying that's one of those situations, man. I haven't had a good old puke in the car situation for a very long time, and I'm glad for that, because if it would have been any other way, it'd have been me puking, her puking. Like, it wouldn't have been it's okay, it's comforting. It'd have been me right next to her puking all over the fucking place.
Dude, it was like when one of those ones too, where at the same time it's like, she's 11 years old. We know that car sick is a thing. Like I said, she's been really good for both the last 2 years, where usually we can get her pulled over or whatever and no actual puke come up, just stop the motion of the car. And this one, there was no attempt to contain it, right? Like, it's like one of those things. If you've got blankets and stuff like that, I'll puke into the fucking blanket. We'll fold it up in a nice big ball, drop it in a garbage bag or something, try and seal that fucker off. But it's like and that's why I think it was kind of unexpected, because she got it all over the fucking place. It's like, I'm not cleaning that kid. I'm sorry. Like, if you're not even going to try. So I got to hang out with her while she cleaned that, right? So trying to show her it's not a punishment thing, but like, no, I am not fucking cleaning that at the same time. And
right.
Do this, do that.
It doesn't sound fun, Caribou.
No, it wasn't.
The joys of parenthood, isn't it?
I've dodged most of that.
Sometimes they are. Sometimes it's joyful. Sometimes it's more like WTF.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had a late learner from the other end, so think about that.
Makes it fun. It definitely makes it more interesting, huh?
It's shitty.
I never understood that. Like the first kid, I get that one's a little bit tougher because they don't have like the older sibling to kind of help take cues and stuff from. Like when I work with a guy whose kid is like 3.5 and still not potty trained. And I'm like, dude, all of our kids were done by 2. Like, It's
You got to
freaking
get
show
on
us
it. Unless there's like a physical thing. Like my son, they've got kids with Downs. They have like different signals and stuff, right? So he just
Yeah, we're talking about a different scenario.
Yeah, I'm like, why aren't you pooping? And I'm like,
Yeah.
because he's not. Like, fucking chill out. He figured it out once he got a little older and was like, had to deal with it himself. He's like, fuck this, man. I better get it in the fucking hole next time.
Yeah, dude, fucking that's a good one. I've just seen Noob in chat said his kid fucking yacked on the back of his old lady's head while she was driving. That's dude. That I guaranteed that'd be a wreck. Guaranteed. There's no way I would fucking absolutely lose it, dude.
Like, dude, we were that fucking close. When you look at the spray patterns on like the back of the seat, on the floor, and like I said, in between my driver's seat and the door, that little like
the crevice.
It was one of those things where I was wearing a long sleeve shirt, so if she'd splashed me on the arm, good chance I wouldn't have even felt it, right? And we get home and we're cleaning it up and just like seeing the overall extent of the spread, I guess you could say. And I'm just like, you puked all over your fucking dad, didn't you? And I went and checked it. No, it looks like she somehow missed me. It was like one of those miracle Hail Mary shots where the Lord came down from above and put a protective force field over me to keep me from the puke spray, because everything around me got nuked.
Nuked. I like how you put it.
Oh, it was a good one. But the lead up to that though was one hell of a time. So went and had lunch over at Colton's the day before, and Lobster and his woman come and hang out with us, which is one hell of a time. I honestly thought I thought about canceling and backing out on our end of the trip because I've been flirting with exhaustion for too long now, and I knew that it was going to be okay. Well, we're gonna have to get up and drive. Like as soon as I wake up, it's a 10.5-hour drive ish, and you're just going to be roasted by the time you get there. If I can just kind of, and we did that. Get there. Fuck, we left at like 1 a.m. up at midnight after falling asleep at 9 p.m. And it's like almost like I had like an angel watching over me, because I was like, seriously, I'm going to be too tired and to be properly functional, right? I'll just kind of like smoke a joint or two and kind of nodding off. I get there and I felt great. And Lobster and his missus showed up a few minutes after we get there. So it's like, hey, fucking rates, let's get this down. And they're super fucking cool. Like, is like when you go to meet someone that like we've done this a few times, you've met a bunch of the booth crews now, and you're like, hey, we get along awesome online. Y'all are some rad motherfuckers. That's not always the case when you meet face to face, right? A lot of times something will get in, like, okay, but not the case here at all. They're both super fucking rad people. And it seems like the relationship is built based on pretty much strictly live music and concerts. I'm like, which makes me love them even so much more. Y'all know me. I fucking love my music. But yeah, they just kind of sort of like we have our booth crew Discord. It sounds like they've got a traveling concert fans fucking Discord-ish kind of group that they fucking hang out and fucking amongst each other. And it was just, fuck, man, it was a great time. Great time. So shout out to Colton for putting us on and cooking us up some kick-ass burgers and whatnot for lunch. And shout out to Lobster and Amy. They're touring around. I think they've got a show tonight in Saskatoon as well. They're going to go see 5440, which they're fucking awesome. They're such a good live band. I was telling Lobster, like, if you don't know about they might be, I don't know how well they're known down in the States kind of thing. But when I saw them for the first time years ago, I was like expecting them to be one of those bands where 2 or 3 of their songs that you hear on the radio. And then they play for an hour and you knew every word to every song except for the one new song that they just released like earlier that month. And you're just like, oh my God, like, they're such a kick-ass band. So hopefully they're going to have fun with that. Man, you got to go with the Drumheller, look at dinosaur bones and shit like that. I fucking live in Canada and haven't even got to see that shit yet.
I feel you though, man. Lobster is like one of my favorite people to hang out with. That is.
Yeah, he's super fucking chill. He's got the fucking wicked Southern accent and stuff like that. And so here's a good one though. Colton mentioned this, and I don't know if I'd ever really thought of it, but when we're sitting there smoking up, and he's like, you are not the first person I was expecting to come over. I was like, yeah, you know what, Colton, you're right. I don't think lobster would have been on my bingo card either. Then I started thinking about, well, who the fuck would have been your first thoughts? And I feel like Fluff probably would have been my first guess, just because I'm closer with Fluff than most of the other people, right? So we talk more and figured like that would have maybe been the most likely one. But no, it was fucking lobster from like freaking Richmond, Virginia, coming to Calgary. WTF. Yeah, I like this little game called Life that we play every once in a while. Fucking throws you some weird shit from time to time, and fuck, it's great.
Yeah, dude, that shit's the best, man. Getting to meet the crew. I know I haven't made it out your way, and I actually got to give you a big ass hug yet, but I've got to see a lot of the crew, a lot of the people who watch the show, hang out with us, come to Boo Fest, all that shit. I've made a fair amount of rounds, and it is absolutely cool getting to fucking meet everybody. So.
Yeah, it's funny, man, because I was on our way home yesterday as I'm driving, and even like after sleep, we pulled over and slept in the car. We were trying to drive to get to Golden where we can grab a hotel for the night and check in. I was like, I kind of just hit my wall, or I was like, no, we're just going to pull over at a rest stop, and I'm going to put my head down and see what we can do for that. And even after that shitty ass, horrible fucking sleep, I just had that peaceful, easy feeling. You know that Eagles song? Like that peaceful, easy feeling. It's like, I get that, man, where I'm just so happy, so content. And as I'm driving and playing the memories of the last 24 hours or so through my head, and just, like I said, so content. I'm like, what's the word I used to describe this whole thing? Happy. Happy was the word that came to me, because it was just, everything flowed so well. There was no rush. There was no fuss. Everything just worked out well, timingly, smooth, and let's go. And then when I saw you posting on, you're commenting on that post of the picture of us, you're like, this makes me so happy. I'm like, God damn, that's exactly the word I would use to, like, there's so many good words that you could use, but just happy is just perfect. Like, just hits the nail on the head. It was calm, it was chill, but great big smiles on everybody's face, ear to ear. It was,
well, our community here has been, you built this up organically. So like, it's taken on, it's got its own heartbeat now. And it's pretty, it is all, it amazes me seeing some of the community that would have bumped into each other or made links any other way. Right. And then, yeah, to have a guy from Virginia up in Alberta hanging out with fucking Weed Jesus and Caribou, like, that's fucking awesome. Like,
yeah, it
blows my mind.
It's pretty sweet, man. Like I've been saying this one for years. Like, everyone I know seems to smoke weed, but none of them get fanatical about it like we, as the Caribou crew, the Garden Club, whatnot, all do, right? It's sitting there where that's the difference between a person that smokes weed and likes to get good and fucked up, but then the people that we could sit here and talk Garden Club all fucking day and not get bored with it either. And that's the difference, because as soon as I start talking gardening, people get that glazed look in their eyes and they're just like, and I'm done. And fair enough. It's the same thing if you want to come and talk to me about drywalling or some shit like that. I'm not even going to pretend to be interested in what the fuck you're telling me. I was like, okay, I'm just going to go over here and do something interesting now, right? I get it. If gardening's not your thing, you're not going to offend me by ignoring me. But like, now it's like I found my peeps, right? I say this frequently. This is the whole reason we started this channel. I started this channel in the first place, is because I knew one fucking person that grew, and we were about on even keel in terms of the product we were able to knock out. And we wanted to take that extra step to get better in the garden and really evolve our skills. And then, so I put out the white flag, YouTube, hey guys, this is me in my grow room making stupid videos. Anyone want to come hang out with me? And then before long, Fluff is like, fuck yeah, dude, you look lonely, I'll come hang out with you. And now we have this whole flock of people around us that will, man, you show a leaf with some kind of weird damage to it, like some nutrient deficiency, and you're not sure what the fuck it is. You post that up in the Discord, and you'll have a dozen people telling you what it is, and you don't get that standard, well, it's fucking CalMag fucking asshole response that you get off of Facebook Garden Club groups, right? So it's, you people that genuinely want to help you succeed and get better at what you're doing. This is fucking awesome. I ain't smoking on shit. I've been too busy talking. I can change that though.
We got to change that. I'll be smoking on some BAM number 3. Nope. My number 2 cut, not my number 2. Number 2. It's got that lemony, funky thing, but not enough funky. So good hitter. It hits, but not quite right. Working on it. But so, G-Bay, what about yourself?
I had a quick little dab of some concentrate called Purple Gas. Yeah, live resin. It was pretty good, but it was the remainders. It's like kind of the second hit out of this thing, because this thing kind of pools it up and takes a couple hits to get rid of it. So you can tell it kind of gets, you can tell. So it wasn't the freshest hit, but it was good. But I'm trimming on this grape diesel here, and oh my god, it's stanky. I'm loving it. It's still a little damp with smoke, but I gave out a couple trial bags to some people with samples of everything. So far, the 2 people have come back with grape diesel number 1.
Nice.
Hell yeah. I think I gotta. It's cool. I've made probably 7 or 8 crosses in my time and thrown them all in the trash. This one may stick around.
This is what I was like super stoked about with the first intentional crosses, that I really did, was that a couple of them fucking really ripped. Because like I said, man, I've kicked around, thrown some pollen around before, thrown on some plants here, a few there, and everything basically got turned into seed sprout teas because they were just nothing. It's a lot of failures in there, but now it's rocking pretty well. So it feels nice to have those ones where you're like, man, I'll keep those around.
Yeah, and like out of there's only 5 plants I grew. The Primal Punch and the Grape Diesel kind of stuck out. But now that they're dried and trimmed, this Grape Diesel has retained its tackiness. Like it's got an actual like stick to it, and it's a very pungent, sweet stink. Like you get hit with sweet, not really like grape, but you can take like a sweetness, and then just pure fucking gassy funk. So it's fucking
nice.
It draws you in with the gentle, nice fruity smell, and then when you go to stick your nose in it, it's like dumps fucking gas on your head. You're like, oh yeah, I like this. The problem being is it's my favorite. And guess who else's favorite it is? Everybody else's. So sorry, I'm out of the Grape Diesel. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. That's the way that one works, man. Sorry, I'm out of that one. We just got to grow more of it next time.
Nice big nugs on it. It's got wicked trichome coverage. The trichomes are, I don't know if they're going to dry out. Everything's been kind of sitting at like 60, 62, 59 is like the lowest it's hitting in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So I don't know if I get it into the 55, kind of 50 range, if those trichomes will sand up on me, or if they're just going to still stay like super glue. I don't know. It's kind of neat because that's one thing I really like with the breeding is the green material grows, and I bet you can't tell the difference if you microscope a different piece of green part off a plant. It's just a piece of green plant. But when you look at different trichomes, the thickness of like the shell, the outer side of it, the length of the stalk, the size of the bulbous part, some of them that are different, they don't even have stalks. Some of them are like what are they called, like sessile trichomes, which they don't have a fucking head to them. They're just a stalk. There's so much weird shit with the trichome. Like fucking, that's what gets me, man. Like I want to find out what the ultimate extraction trichome is. Like, is it a tall stalk with a really small membrane on top so it's easy to like burst and gather? Or do you even want like that shit to burst through? Do you want to just collect the heads while they're still whole? Is that more of a hash thing? What do you do when you want to get high-end oil? It doesn't matter if they're burst or not. Because I had one where I bred called the G-Berry. And I didn't keep it around because it was too unique. No one wanted it. And it was slimy. The trichomes were wet. If that makes any sense to anybody. When you touch the fucking plant, it's stuck to your fingers. When you put it on paper or rolled a joint with it, the paper went see-through.
Yeah, it was just straight greasy.
The paper looked like you sprayed it with cooking oil after you rolled a joint.
I had an old haze that was that. The old haze I did a while back ago was that way. As a matter of fact, even when we pressed it, it stayed fucking liquidy in the freezer. Like in the fucking freezer, it was still just completely fucking oily. It wouldn't solid up. When you touch that plant, you would fucking
Shiny.
you would leave glistening. It just left oil on everything, and it was oily oil.
So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
And then mine grew like Grimspoon, so I was like, this is too unique. I'm not ready for this. I don't have the time and attention to fucking deal with you, and nobody wants you. Sorry, you're an ugly child. You probably, you're going to grow up to be a doctor, but you're an ugly kid. Gots to go. Not for my grow room right now. But
so was your grid and spoon all fucked up like Hindsight's was?
It was like a couple calyxes, and then like it was just the calyxes were so fat they never really joined together. It was just
it was just like a big calyxy, stretchy fucking no. Okay.
Yeah, not really.
It was like a bunch of fox-tailed calyxes.
Yep. But it tasted like the best lemon lime ever, man. It was like 7-Up smoking that weed.
Nice.
Yeah. But you couldn't really because you tried to break it up and it would just grease you up and you roll it and the paper gets all weird and shit. It's weird.
Yeah, I still got my pack sitting back of cross of that that's got that grin spoon in there to bring it to High and Tight because it said, I'll grow that shit again. I was like, well, fuck, you can have this then because I've seen it and I don't think I'm about that life. I grow some goofy shit, but I don't think that's going to be the one.
It's kind of neat. Like I like the oddballs, the outliers, the super freaks, the freak shows, the Australian bastards, all that stuff. That's kind of it's neat how someone's locked it in.
Yes, for sure, dude. It's the fun of the playing with the game and having the breeders out there with the passion to actually do something with the plant. To lock in more than just fucking THC. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. As long as you can keep the good stuff with cannabis with it and keep that the appearance it's different. It's a different world now. There's so many more people exposed to it. A lot more places are legal now. So you have different crowds. We were talking about this. I went to my bike meet yesterday, the Misfits there. One of the guys had a barbecue and a birthday. So I was up there sitting around in a circle with people I didn't really know. Well, I'm rolling and smoking joints. You guys are all adults. I'm an adult. Let's do this, right? No one else really partaking. One buddy, he brought out some pre-rolls, those infused ones. They're like got hash in them, they're rolled in keef and stuff. So, hey, acceptable. You're going to get pre-rolls. Bring those ones. And, I didn't know there was a weed nerd at the party. The guy sitting beside me, I should have known. He had long hair and a ponytail. Looked like fucking he belonged to the group. And we get to shooting the shit. And when someone pipes up and goes, yeah, Mark's fucking got a podcast about weed and stuff going on. So luckily I had my Caribou Heart rolling papers on me. So I busted those out. Free advertising for the guy. Well, he starts pulling out his phone. He's got a tent. He's growing all these crazy crosses. I'm like, fucking found one.
Yo.
Me and you, man, we're going to sit and hang out here. Okay. And then upon further investigation, he's going through the same life changes as I am right now, or has been and stuff. So like he's kind of like a duplicate of me. Into motorcycles, into going through some bullshit. Fucking, I was like, okay, we can be friends.
Hey, that is that's awesome to fucking be able to meet up and find somebody like that. That anymore. That's definitely one thing I like to do. If there is an outside and somebody smokes, I'm gonna fucking smoke a joint there. Because like you said, we're adults now. We're doing this. This shit's open. It's part of that, normalizing it type thing. So you can stop here and comment every time somebody gets the slightest whiff of fucking weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like to smoke wherever there's a fucking ashtray.
Yeah, I was like, well, we're hanging out with the people that I probably plan on hanging out with quite a bit in the next little bit of my life. So I'm here. It's funny. The one guy's wife, she's quite the cron. And I slammed her with a bag of BAM there. She's all fucking happy. Holy fuck, that's outdoor. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, lady. Get it into you. Bred by one of our
Get it in
homies.
ya.
Oh, there you go. The final
You
nug.
better be careful saying some shit like that to the guy's wife you just met.
Yeah, true, I guess. Well, it's funny. Like, I was supposed to go meet them one night, and I guess his bike was in for repair. He's got a Ducati, fucking super nice Ducati. It's like, I can't even explain it, but it had to go in for some valve adjustment, some other thing. So he rode on with his wife on her bike. So I'm supposed to meet them at Dairy Queen to go to this ride, and I pull up, and it's only her bike there. I'm like, no, we're not playing this fucking game. I'm not meeting some dude's wife fucking in the middle of nowhere, fucking just by
I'm
myself.
single, not looking to get fucking.
Yeah, I'm single, not
God.
stupid. Fuck. Walk in, they're both inside. I'm like, thank fuck, man. He's like, yeah, at least and then he looked, he's like, at least see who he said so and so wouldn't have done that or whatever. So I guess there's a fucking guy in the group that's not as polite. Awesome. Well, there you go. Got the grape diesel all trimmed up. I got a couple nice big fat couple gram nugs off the tops. I've already got some of it bagged up, so this is only a little bit here, but I got maybe 1 ounce and 3/4 off that plant, 1.5 ounces, 1 ounce and 3/4. So not very big. I could have done way better, but quality wise, fuck, I'll take it. Those are nice big nuggies, and they're fucking sticky, and they just reek. Yeah, loving it. Loving it. Do-do-do-do-do.
Right. I seen that Caribou's got the screen up, so I'm gonna go through this here. Ready? We have giveaways. We got type in beans. You know how this shit goes. If you hang out, if you don't hang out, if you're new here, well, welcome. Type in chat because you're gonna need to do that. All you gotta do is type in beans. Type in beans. Get entered in on the drawing. Drawing for today. You're gonna get, as always, the Bango sunflower seeds. Get Bangos. From the Ethos line, we have the Martian Fuel. I don't know anything about that one. I just thought it sounded kind of fucking cool. So yank that shit up in its ethos. I mean, it's going to be kind of cool regardless. From 650R, I'm going to give out the Apple Fritter by Jealousy. And
I don't know anything about the Jealousy, but fuck, everything I've tried with Apple Fritter, and it seems to be fucking fire.
And for another one, we're going to give out some of the Blue Velvet F2 from Mr. Clay in chat. So that's what today's giveaway is. All you have to do.
I was just going to
Paper
talk
and
some
fold
shit
it.
about Clay's beans, and I'm like, no, I shouldn't, even just to be a smart-ass jokester. Let's just not go there. People will take it the wrong way. And not him either. It'll be fucking, he'll get what I'm doing immediately, but get some other person. I'll be like, I don't want those fucking shitty beans. Meanwhile, they're probably the best of the bunch.
He does some good shit.
Oh, son of a bitch. That's awesome, Noob. I never paid any attention to that. So the whole little string in here, it gives you a little bit of description. It gives you so it's Martian Candy OG by Banana Daddy. 8-weeker. You're going to get a light green plant. First generation. I like that. Cool. So that's what the fucking Martian Candy is. Thank you, Noob. Didn't know that? Now I do.
All right, let's throw a dab down for Noob real quick, just for sponsoring this kick-ass giveaway. Noob,
Right.
This one's for you, brother. Hope you're doing well. If it plays.
While you're doing those dabs, while you're being awesome and people are being cool and you're feeling all that, go check out some of the links below. All right, do the thumbs up thing for us. Do all that good shit. Hit some of these links and fucking help us help you, and help all these growers who help us help you.
speaking of people that help us out, there's Big H showing up there for Patreon contributor. So let's shout out all our Patreon people because y'all fucking kick some ass here. I know my computer's been fine all day today, and now it's just like, no, you spoke. You
I see it all the time, man. This group like saved my life. I didn't know where to go or what to do a little while ago, and I bumped into you guys, man. And it's been, I think I can't even explain it. Like if you know, you know. But like, holy fuck, what a crew, man.
I'm just really freaking happy that we have like similar to what you went through, DB, still going through. It wasn't long after this show started fucking building traction that all of a sudden my fucking married life disappeared and it was like this state of what the fuck just happened.
Where did that go?
Yeah, exactly. Like, and having this wicked group of people here to at least fucking listen to you snivel and cry and all that shit.
Yeah.
It
Therapists.
helps.
Yeah, between here and Discord, man, it's where I hang out now.
And what the one thing I will fucking say is not one fucking person from my so-called real life here in the real world. There's two people that got a hold of me to, see what's up when all that shit went down. The only reason either of those people got a hold of me is because they just heard the rumors and wanted to hear how true they were. You can tell by the line of questioning when people call you, right?
Yeah.
Not one fucking person, including my parents, ever called to me to say, hey, are you okay? How's it going? Kind of shit. I was getting those messages on the daily from the people that were kicking around at the time. So it's just goes to show, man. Love it. But I got the list of kick-ass Patreon people finally pulled up here. It took me an hour and a half to do it. But let's start with the top, the newest, the latest, the greatest. We've got Tom B kicking it in there. We've got Big H. Cheers, brother. We've got, oh my God, don't know who that is. It's not their real name. Archie B. Grown. Oh, that was good. I'm reading by, I got the list of emails in front of me. And after Archie, we've got Big Word. Cheers, brother. We've got Artman kicking it in there. She Grows the Dank. Great to see you. Jay Patrick, Coach Flyer, Kingfisher. We've got Hooli in there, High and Tight, Day Neutral Preserves. We've got Noob in there because, like we said, that dude's a badass. Ziggy's Garden, South Nelson Farms, GBA Genetics, Chef Paula the Great, still kicking it in there, and Crazy Pop Mom. Thanks, y'all. We appreciate the support that you've been giving us.
I get to sneak a little visit with Paul every once in a while. I catch her hanging out with her friends on another Discord there, and I'll always pop in and say what's up. I got a group of girls that take care of me. I got my estrogen therapy. Basically, these ladies they help me figure out the world of women because I'm kind of fucking dumb.
I know from everything I even hear the lesbians say, I don't think even they can figure out the women. So good luck with that comment.
It's like a guide, an attempt to steer me through.
Hey,
it's more comedy most times, honestly. Because if you knew the three women I'm talking about, you'd get it.
Well, there's that comedy reel that made its way around. I just saw it like a couple weeks ago where guys talking about freaking marriages and stuff like that. He's like, the highest divorce rate out there is amongst lesbians.
Jim Jeffries.
Basically, you get two women and they're both so fucked up that that there's no happiness will come from that. The second highest divorce rate is heterosexual relationships, a man and a woman, because you still have one woman in that relationship, so therefore both people cannot be happy at all times. The least divorced group of people is, gay means happy, right? Yes. He tells it a lot better than I'm capable of, but you get the gist of it.
I just saw that 2 or 3 days ago. Had a good fucking chuckle, man.
It's funny because you can tell when something, like, I saw that reel. And I think it was the next day at work, some guys that I don't even Facebook or social media with, they saw it. Yeah, we're not good at improvement around here.
Why do you think we're so happy around here, noob? All right, no, I'm kidding.
Actually, in all seriousness, though, without dropping any names, there's basically been a total of 4 people around here that have basically been told, don't fucking come back. You're nothing but fucking drama, and we ain't putting up with this bullshit. 3/4 of those are women. Right now, most of y'all ladies are cool as shit. You come here for the same reasons that we're here right now. You're for community, talk gardening, you know, just good fucking people. But there's some people out there, men and women. It's just this happens to be a coincidence on this one that the three of them are. It's the fucking drama, the high drama where when there isn't any drama, you got to create drama so that people can be looking at you while you play the victim card type shit. And it's just like, well, so women viewership just dropped even more. Like, we got basically she grows the dank kicking around now. And she's questionable.
She likes it. Well, it just is what it is, man. Sometimes
see that's the thing right there, Dead Fish. That's kind of what we try to cultivate. Sorry, G-Bay, for cutting you off there. He just put this, he comes here because there's no drama. And the way I look at it is we're all adults here. We all have our issues back in the real world in life, right? We all got shit going on. Some of it we can control, some of it we can't. But
have you seen some of the shows that we have put on? We have had some guests that have been nothing but drama. It was awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
But those are few and far in between nowadays. Everybody's too fucking serious about this. Fucking trying to be internet fucking special.
Yeah,
So here to
Yeah,
have
that's the
fun.
thing. None of us here do that. We're just here to hang out. We're not trying to put ourselves above anyone or anything. So that's why it works so well.
Cheers, Davey. Dabby.
Like, I'm just chilling in the background trimming weed. I'm not even looking at the screen.
You fucking stoner, you're in the wrong place. You came to the wrong one. We do the weed here.
And we just scared the last females off. So like sorry, dude, we did you dirty.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute to get some females rolling in here.
Oh fuck. Oh, so I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna say. I was thinking, and I was like, man, I should jump on my phone and go walk through the garden, but that takes effort.
Well, what I wonder now is I hope we gave Lobster enough weed to get him through his trip. I was thinking about that. I feel like we probably did, but
Does he have to go to a Canadian dispensary? Come on, Lobster, go get yourself a bag of something like this. It's got like
dude, hey, that's what I did when I got up there, man. I was like, ooh, and I fell prey to the, all right, just give me the fancy, expensive, like, what's your best shit you have here? And they gave me something, and it was dried out. It looked good. It looked great. You popped it open.
Didn't you leave it here?
Huh?
Didn't you leave it here?
Yeah, I left it there.
Going through all like Magpie's treasures, and then there's a bag of dispo. It's like,
Yep. No, I mean, we smoked. I smoked most of it, but yeah, there was that one that I was like,
yeah, nice try, Canadian government. You made it to the party, but
yeah,
you got sat in the corner like a loser.
that was exactly it. Yeah, same here, big words. That's what we did, and yeah, I was all about fucking give me. I'm in the country, like let me see. Give me the expensive shit. Give me the fucking fancy package shit. Give me the fucking what's your. So I let him give me the sale. You know what I mean? And I got exactly that, the sale.
Yeah. When I went to New York, it was like, do I, as a traveler, vacationer, tourist, risk being exposed as a cannabis consumer, or do I fucking pen it up? And I figured, you know what? Play it safe. There's going to be so much good cannabis when I get where I'm going. I don't need to be sneaking off into rural roads I don't know to roll joints off the highway and shit like that. So just got myself a pen and carried on. But that little pen accidentally made it back with me. I put it, I guess it was in my motorcycle jacket somewhere, and when I checked, I didn't find it. Whatever, I rolled right across the border with that fucking thing.
Had quite a few things accidentally make it back.
Well,
to
the
bio.
seeds, the cryptic seeds. Frank gave me 2 big bags of cryptic seeds. He's like, do what you can. Like, all right. So they lived in the air box of the bike on my way home. And then the best part about it was I brought my seed vault down to Magpies when we went to just play Weed Nerd for the day. And he's going through and he's like, tell me all the stories for all these, where these come from. What's this? And I'm like, oh, I got to those ones. And he's like, ooh. He grabs them. I'm like, but no one's really ran any or tried. He's like, no. They got crime sprinkled on them.
they got crime sprinkled on that shit. That makes it better.
He's like, you got to hang on to some of that shit. All right.
Yeah, that was probably maybe the best thing I heard that fucking whole trip. This shit got crime sprinkled on it. Makes it better. I was like, you know what? You're right. Because as soon as they took the crime out of the weed got real shitty real fast.
Yeah, that's probably good.
That's got to be that good weed. Hey, so Debbie was asking this cool fucking question. Does the Canadian weed get any better the farther you get away from the touristy areas? And
No, it's all the same shit.
but once you hit like a res dispo, then you can find different things a little bit.
That's the exception to the rule. I would say if we don't have a lot of res, like when you get a res with dispos, you get a lot of them on that res. I heard it's be the way to put it, but the res dispos are actually few and far between, I guess you could say. The res is that reservations that have the dispos. That is where you win over Canadian dispos, but as near as I can tell, I could go to my local dispo down the road here and grab something, and I could probably go to a dispo down the road from G-Bays damn near the other side of the country, and it would probably find that on the shelf kind of thing. I think it is generally the same horse shit.
There's only so many LPs in the country, and they all supply to the one supplier, basically, and the one supplier supplies to all legalized point-of-sale places, and it all comes in the same boxes with the same shit.
But yeah, if you start running through native reservations and stuff like that, and I don't know if they look the same in Ontario as they do here, but it's usually just seriously rail cans that they'll put on an empty lot and put some power to it and some freaking bright signs and stuff like that, basically saying, hey, weed for sale over here. It looks shady as shit because, well, it fucking is. They're trying to get around the Canadian government. I'll put money in native pockets over government pockets any day, especially when the quality is tenfold better.
Yep.
You want your concentrates, they'll hook you up. You want your flour, they got better than what you'll get at a dispo, most likely. They will hook you up and way better prices. Like
G-Bay's a big fan of the under counter gummies.
Yep. Yeah,
that's the other thing up here in Canada. Like some people don't have a big tolerance for edibles. Some people have an extreme tolerance. Here in Canada, they cannot sell you more than 10 milligrams per package, not per edible piece.
Or at the native place, they can.
Now you go to a native dispo and they'll fucking sell you a 2,000 milligram chocolate bar if you want. Yep. Right? You better break that one into pieces. But the point being though, like you guys that have been around long enough have seen me take 1,500 milligrams worth of edibles on the show and still get through a show. Yes, I'm high, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, fully functional and stuff like that. How much would that cost me if I were to go to a government dispo?
$5 for every 10 milligrams, basically.
Yeah, you're basically looking at hundreds of dollars for that one dose. Where I think for that gummy that I'm speaking of right now, 1,500. That was, I think, Ashley paid like $60 for it or something like that.
Yep. You can, the one dispo I go to, I just started going to it recently because someone said if I was passing by this one because it didn't look as, I just been used to the other one. I've just been going to the other one and it was working for me. So I had no need to go to the other place. So I eventually did. And holy moly, candy store for stoners, man. Yes. Like it's literally in the corner, like the walls just have bags and bags and bags hanging of all different mushroom strains, named quantities, the little descriptions of stuff, and then the other side is gummies, and they got everything. Fuck, you name it, man. Daytime, nighttime, CBGB, ADC, FGs, all the way, fucking anything you need, every flavor. They've got like when their stuff gets older, goes on super discount. Like they don't want you to buy a fucking bag at prime price and it's fucking rock hard gummies because they've been there for fucking a year. No, those ones are $10 for a fucking 1,000 milligrams. Get them out of here. They're bags of weed, big, huge, vacuum sealed. Like, it looks like I'm in my fucking grow room. Best part about it is the prices are below dispo, but they're still kind of high. But then what lost my interest was they had like infused flower and stuff. They had flower that they had double rolled in terpene. I don't even know what I did. I stopped trying to figure out what it was. I asked the lady and she was explaining it to me because the weed looked like white, like moon rock almost, kind of, right? So I'm like, what fucking strain is that? She's like, oh, that's Doug Ford, Tom Ford, Kush. But then there was 2 stickers on the bag, like infused with this terpene and infused with this terpene, and I was like, you lost me. I'm
Garbage
you
right
lost
there. If you've got to fuck with the flower.
Well, her
lost
talk
me.
was like, it's this potent. They got it up to like 50% fucking potency, this, that, the other. But I'm like, why though? Like I didn't ask, I don't care. But in my mind, I'm like, this is what I want. I want this. It's a nice fucking nug that a stoner grew.
If
Yeah.
to my way of thinking, if they're marketing that as infused with terpenes, it's not real terpenes as we think about. It's the syrupy fucking gross shit that they like to put in stuff that. So if you got like peach flavor sucks, you taste like you're sucking on a fuzzy peach, one of those 5-cent candies, right?
Yeah,
kind of stuff. Weed does not taste like that.
Well,
Weed
this
does
was
not taste like you're sucking on a freaking syrup bottle. So when I hear infused with terpenes, that's the kind of stuff where my mind immediately goes. Like if you,
I thought that too, but it was just it wasn't flavoring. It was like terpenes of another strain. It was 2
Yeah,
other strains.
either way, right? You're
How did
trying
they
to
pull just
cover
the
up or
terpenes
add
out?
too much.
How did they pull the terpenes out though? Just the terpenes. That's where I call it bullshit.
Some sort of isolate.
I feel like there's something more to that than they're letting on. But
yeah, exactly. Right.
A foot.
But if
the
you
shit
go-
that gets me is when fucking somebody brought me one and they brought a moon rock and the thing looked like more like Play-Doh than it did a fucking nug, and it was as colorful. It was like teal fucking green with fucking glitter in it and shit. And like one that pissed me off because I was like, fucking glitter, seriously? And I was bitching about this to somebody and they were like, well, was it at least edible glitter? And I was like, I don't even fucking talk to me anymore. I don't give a fuck if it was at least edible glitter. No, there's no reason for glitter to be on my fucking weed. Ever once, anyway, never. It never needed to be there. If my weed isn't shiny enough when I fucking grow it, then I did a bad job. Or it's a bad fucking weed. But I don't need to be adding fucking glitter to it. And literally, it was like teal fucking green, like unnatural, like a little bit bluer.
Just leave the fucking weed alone.
Yeah. There's no reason for that shit. If the weed was that bad when you fucking bought it, there was no need to roll it in that shit. Just fucking take your loss and get rid of it.
Yeah, if you've got to fuck with the weed, like it's one thing when you have a special occasion going on and you roll up some kind of fancy joint. We're putting fucking shatter and hash and other cool shit in it. That's one thing. But like when you got just like a standard flower and you got to fucking dress it up, you're just masking shit. I feel like it's because good weed doesn't need to be fucked with at all.
I can't wait to get some smoke test out on this Golden Goat Dalton's Pond. It's nothing too crazy, but it's so silent. It's got like it has no gas and no fruit. There's like it literally smells like almost just like wet wood or something. Like,
dude, that's what the old fucking Crescendo I had smelled like, and I was so mad at that fucking plant.
I think when I jar it up, it's gonna definitely like.
Oh, ain't gonna do shit. It's gonna smell just like that.
Weird. But I'm gonna give it to someone like I have some actual like what I call patients, like people that are sick, not just people that I need to smoke my weed to cure my thing. No, these people are like in robes all day sick. So I wanted to see if this. I'll give him some of this and see if it fucking helps him out. Probably will.
That was one of my
crystally. It's got lots of trite coverage. It's sticky. It's dense. It's everything you want except the stank.
That was one of my more favorite flowers last year at Food Fest, and I think it was Ubi who grew it. Was that Golden Goat Dalton Pond? I fucking love that flower. It was fantastic.
Do you remember what it was? What his profile was? Really? There was too much for me to remember. I just remember the winner chicken dinner. But that's a good sign, though. If you go to a cannabis event, you kind of leave a little cloudy. Yeah, that's sort of the plan.
That's 100% the plan, man.
Like, not really sure exactly what happened there, but that was fun. I like that. Could do that again, which I'm going to do in about a month's time. Not even 3 weeks. How much time we got left?
Oh, what is it? Like 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna try to shoot up to Quebec to see a friend of mine. I had to cancel that because I'm like, fuck, man, it's just too tight and too long of a drive. And if something happens to the bike while I'm up there, I won't be able to make it down here. And kibosh on that, but I'm looking forward to it, man.
There. I've done this in a minute. Raw come up here in a little bit, so background, I'll get these out as I always do. I don't know why I always put these things back in the package. Like, what am I fucking thinking? Bitch about getting back out every fucking time. So, if you hear how many people we got here, we got 69 people in the chat. All right. So, what you gonna get? Y'all know the deal. Type in beans in the chat. All you gotta do is type in beans. You type it in. It will get you entered into this drawing. And with this drawing, as always, you're gonna get the Van Gogh sunflower seeds. Okay? You are gonna get the Martian fuel from Ethos. Read that out. That was actually pretty cool. You are gonna get the apple fritter by Jealousy, read by 650R here in chat, and then also the Blue Velvet F2 from Mr. Clay Pipe also. So
Zach
did nice fat little winnings bean giveaway this round. So good luck to the people who enter. Get in on it. Get in on it.
Get on it.
You know the deal, man. If your name gets drawn, all you got to do, hit me up, and I will get your information, get them sent out to you. Completely free. These go anywhere. So all you got to do is type in beans. All right, with that, let me get my safety squints. Let me get my hat. We'll go roll through the fucking garden. Oh.
Always good looking at your flower.
I wish it was in fucking flower, right?
Well, yeah, I guess
Well, I mean, it is in flower, but that's kind of the fun part is we're like 2 weeks flat into this, and it looks like just like, we're hitting that 2 week mark. So
little puppy bowls happening.
Yeah, they're just starting to fucking wake up. I am running a little cold in there the whole round this round. I don't know why. Thought it'd be fun to open it up and see how it do. So that might be actually, I don't remember when I put them in my tent tracker, so I didn't do a good job of tracking this round. I don't know, lazy for some fucking reason.
Hey man, sometimes it happens.
Yeah, there's no reason for it though. No motherfucker. All right. As always, head in. Garden of Weeds. The fucking green room. We won't kick it open up. Okay, we'll just gently open. Say good morning, ladies. Look, I will say that 3 more males snuck up on me, little bastards. So we have quite the empty spot right here. So I will definitely be kind of pulling and adjusting flowers over into this area. Mostly, I'll probably just kind of pull this plant down like this, stake it, and let it do its thing. But fucking back row here is looking amazing. saying, you know, it's just really it's starting to come in now. Yeah, see, you know, we're not doing the super big puppy balls right now yet, so we're just getting to that stage where it's starting to build. So keeping an eye on everything because we're doing the whole testing. Let's look at this big bitch right here. So oh, excuse me. This thing's just looking happy. Fucking look at it. It's been happy the whole time. This is starting to build its flowers. You know, we're gonna have nice fat joints up here on top. You can tell. These bottoms are gonna be nice. Hoping those will fucking connect and you really get a hell of a fucking nice bud. But seems a little bit stretchy for that. But I'm not mad at the structure. It'll be open. It'll be easy to deal with. It's got a few leaves that need to come off, you know, to open it up a little more. But otherwise, it's looking fantastic. This second one in here, though, the just more and more daily. I just love the way this one's looking. Happy, fat. Stems are nice and sturdy. Got a nice set on it. It's not growing a bunch of crazy, you know, like ancillary buds or anything. I mean, we don't even have purple stems on many of our fan leaves there. It's just being super fucking happy. So we've got nice stem rub, nothing super amazing. So I'm not holding out for like, oh my God, unicorn coming out of this, but I absolutely have my girl in here somewhere. So, but like I said, I mean, the back row is just fucking kicking. Some of these girls are really trying to show out a little more. You can tell they got a lot happier once they got their fucking feet under them. So, but even the little shorty's trying to fucking show out and do a little something, but he's still just being a little shorty. This one's starting to kind of give me the look, but nope. Actually, I say that, and then I realize when I move it, it's just that one right there that starts. And you know, it was always starting to try to look like a come from behind her. It really stretches out those petioles. Got a nice flower set to it. So I don't know. I've got a lot of high hopes for the flower coming out of this garden. I mean, I know what my Black Forest normally does. In everything in here is looking fantastic. So
It's going to be cool to see which ones you like better than the others out of them all, like as the pheno hunt goes on.
Yeah. We've still got fucking small guys over here, just still being fucking small, fucking little ladies over here. So nothing unexpected over here. These were the small plants that I put in just to see how they would do. And they are under the most underpowered light under here. So it's probably going to be, once everything's said and done around here and I ever get some extra money, that'll be my next big upgrade is the light on this section, so that I can get just a little more proper testing out of that bed right there. It just doesn't quite have the ass to put it down there. But over here, fucking everything is looking fantastic. Put down traps, just because, you know, it's always good to be trapping. If you ain't trapping, you're already failing in your first part of fucking gardening, because trapping will do so much for helping a lot of your bug problems. So was kind of slacking on that. I've got a few different colors and shit everywhere. I got to get some more blue hangy cards just for fun. But yeah, I mean, I saw, there you go. You can see a couple marks and shit here and there. So get out there and get them trapped, get them looked at. Right now, I mean, it's going to be hard for me to control anything in this garden because that wall is actually open to like a crawl space type situation. And it's got to be like half open for a while. So So it's kind of like doing what we do outdoors. Just keep an eye on it, keep proper stuff going, and hope the plants are good and resilient. And we got a nice sturdy stem on her.
Fuck yeah.
I need
Your
to come
garden
through
always
here.
looks fucking great.
Yeah.
It's like your indoor garden is kind of like the equivalent of G-Base outdoor garden when we do the garden tours, you know, like it's always exciting.
I love this
Okay,
bed,
G-Bay,
man. This
we
is
need you outdoors next year, brother.
I know I fucked up.
No, you didn't fuck shit up. It is weird, man, because like for what 3 years I think it was that we had your outdoor garden, we'd go do all these tours. Like your fucking outdoor garden was beauty, man. Like
Yeah.
and now it's like we get it. We totally get your reasons and understand. But I feel like something was missing from the summer.
There it is, man. Oh, bud, trust me, it hit me hard not having that garden there.
fuck
But
that shit. Make him fucking feel bad. Get your ass back out there. Fucking throw some plants in the ground. Do better.
I know. I shouldn't have let it affect me. I should have just carried on. But the main reason being, it wasn't much of like my inner stuff that was stopping me from doing it. It was the possibility of August there would have been some real estate movement, and that was my concern. It's like, what do you do when they tell you got to move, and now you have 10 footers you got to deal with? You got to kill them. That would hurt more than just not growing them.
You pass some motherfuckers on to the new tenants and say good luck.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine that moving to the house. Buddy's like, well, can you deal with this? That'd be awesome. There's the Dalton Pond Gold. Ooh. Done. We are done trimming the indoor. Yeah, I got about 2 ounces per plant, we'll say. So about 10 ounces that run off 5 plants. 3/4 of a pound, not bad. 2/3 of a pound, maybe.
I think one of my favorite parts about this right now, and it's just about the good weed in general, is go in there and just even before I started flower, the plants are fucking sticky. So you come out of there and your arm hair is already, you can roll little balls of fucking resin off your arm hair and things when you dick around inside of the plants too long. So that's it's a good thing it's a good trait to have. Makes you get real excited about what's happening. At least it does for me. I also sometimes forget, just that I'm an early flower and veg. I'll go in there and work on it and then fucking leave and be like, oh, that is me. Ooh, I smell that a lot. Which, I'm not used to that. You don't get used to that too early.
All right, let's throw it up there one more time. Ooh, what if 10 after? 10 after seemed like good number.
Yeah, we'll give them a couple more minutes. That's perfect. All right. So I'll even go through it real here. So what we got here, as usual, we've got the Van Gogh sunflower seeds from Mr. New Grows. We've got the apple fritter by Jealousy. You're gonna get the Martian fuel from Ethos.
Cheers on that guy. Great.
And you are gonna get the Blue Velvet F2 on that guy. Cheers. The Martian fuel, it was the Banana Daddy Auto by, let me get that back out. Super handy, cool fucking little piece of paper here. It was Martian Candy OG by Banana Daddy IBL. I think the rank by Banana Daddy we gave away last week. I believe that was last week's big giveaway.
There we go. All right. New world. Set. Cheers, Thunder Dan. That's right. Positive thoughts only around here, Clay.
Damn.
Oh, hey, no, there is a little bit of leaf damage in there. Like I said, that's a reason I hadn't had traps out for a long time. I've got that wall open there. There's just shit happening. So, keeping up on. I needed to be keeping up on probably more something more than what I was doing.
Cheers.
Well,
congratulations. Stanton 2534.
Stanton 20. All right. Stanton 2534. Hit me up, Discord, Instagram. If you need an email, I can get you an email. But hit me up with an address and a name so I can get these shipped out to you.
Hell yeah, you did. And cheers and welcome. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. Fuck, if this is your first time hanging out with us, it's a one hell of an introduction.
All right. Yeah.
You come
Nothing
in.
better than somebody fucking new win.
Yeah, fuck that. They're gonna be hooked like crack now. They're gonna be like, shit, you get cool
Ah,
stuff every time I hang out with these guys. And no, not quite. But hey,
We got you, motherfucker. You're ours now.
And you go.
Nah, welcome. I'm glad.
yeah,
Fuck.
very cool stuff.
New
That's what I
friends.
like.
This Northern Ghost auto I'm trimming right now has quite the unique smell to it.
I think that's how you become like one of the fucking super inner crew type people because, now that he's won one, that means he'll probably win like the next fucking 7 because that's how the generator giveaway works. See?
Well, I was expecting it to be Galaxy, honestly, because I think he won last weekend, and it was like, okay, it's going to be his turn to go on a string now of 8-9 wins in a row.
Big Word hasn't won in a while. Fucking Weed Nerd hasn't won in a while. I feel like something's a little off there.
Yeah, the universe is off kilter. It's good times.
Dan, you
Anybody
and
got
me.
anything awesome planned for the day?
Oh, no. I've actually ended up got to take a couple tents down, get some shit straightened up. No, nothing awesome is planned for the day.
I get the kids back later today, so that's always awesome. Get something figured out with those little turds. Some dog walk or something. These boys are over here just ripping on me. No. Yeah.
Ugh. Nah, that's a thing that's going to be fun. Is I got to move some things around here, have things where they're not supposed to be. Like I'm a purpose built kind of person, right? Like areas have a fucking area and they do what that area is supposed to do. And so when I can't do it that way, it kind of really fucking irritates the living shit out of me. So for a while, this is going to be quite irritating until I can get everything back into normal shape. But yeah, to have to kind of condense what I used to have is like the fucking 3 tents out there, my cloning area in here. Now I got to condense that all down into one out there with cloning area like somewhere upstairs and shit. Fucking tactic drives me nuts. But
Dan was saying something about the smoke report on this auto that I grew outside. I'll tell you folks now, I left them out there to do their own thing. I honestly didn't even pay any attention to them. I put them in the ground and I fucking walked away. I went back out and 10 of the 12 were fucking rotten. 2 of them were resilient enough to make it through without any major bug rot. A couple on lowers that were like still mingling inside the grass, and like where the grasses were growing up and the plant was coming out. There's a little bit of rotten stuff under here, but I was able to get it all out and get two big tops out of the garden that were completely clean and ready to go. And they are so well done. They are not daytime. I wouldn't really be able to say how much of a glow I got from them at all. But they flicked a couple light switches to the down position. That's fucking for sure.
Ah,
I made the mistake. I was at a social event yesterday, sitting at a barbecue setting and being social, and no one was really smoking. And that's all I really had with me was a grip of that autoflower stuff. So I rolled a big one and smoked it, and I fucking shut the fuck down. So that nighttime.
nighttime smoke.
Some type of conversion has happened. The plant was really old, like fully mature and starting to go really purple, and just the flowers were like triple swirled on each other, like, you know what I mean? Like they're very, very finished. So like mature.
Very, very finished.
Yeah, I didn't like scope it to see the color of the trikes or anything, but I guarantee it's fucking 90%.
I mean, when you got fucking every single hair in that bitch is fucking complete amber, and it just takes over. It's.
Yep. And it
You
grew
know what's about.
It kind of grew like that Grim Spoony kind of weirdness. It was like a very secular, like very open. You see right through the thing, but it's like so stiff. That almost looks like a seed right there, but it's like just the flower itself is like hard. Like, so when you break it up, that like it looks really airy and fluffy. It is not. It's like stiff cardboard, but just so well done. You see right there where like all the hairs are coming out. They're all brown, and flowers are like, and it's not just like a single calyx anymore. It's like they've almost like the tops kind of come apart and like layered up on itself. It's really ugly stuff, but fuck, it's got a wicked smell to it. Like it's weird. It's different. Not a crowd pleaser by any means, but fucking for a weed nerd, did look at it and be like, what the fuck is this? It's not what it looks like, said the auto smoker.
It's still one I haven't fucking done is tossed any autos outdoors. I got time this season. Seems like right now it'd be probably the fucking perfect time to go ahead and start some and get them out there. Do that.
Shit, it's like damn near end of growing season up here in Canada. You're talking about still throwing fucking fresh shit out. It's like, fuck.
You could rock an auto session right now.
Not up here.
Yeah, fuck it. Fast auto. Fuck, get her out real quick.
No, up here you'd have no chance of it.
Actually, yeah, the end of November you'd be toast.
You'd probably get them to, if you're lucky, they'd probably start triggering in about a month. So not in my area. Down if you were to go to GB, you've been to Lytton area, kind of down and around there. Down around there in BC, you probably might have a good chance of getting them, but up in my neck of the woods, I don't think so.
Air to bud ratio, legendary.
Dude, that was one of those, and I think Colton was having that this year with whatever fucking, something crossed the auto that started to flower, that decided it didn't want to flower, but it didn't completely re-veg, but it didn't completely go back into flower. So he's got like sticks with tons of fucking calyxes on it, fucking super far open, like with nothing else. And I've had a plant like that. Like that shit, I was like, yeah, I'm going to throw you outside in the middle of summer. There ain't no way you're not going to fucking re-veg. And it was like, watch me, motherfucker. And so, yeah, I've had that, been there. And while it would have been a great washer, that's about all that was good for it. Turfy as shit, actually, but yeah, his air to bud ratio was fucking awesome on that.
not showing you guys anything anymore.
Hey, I was just telling you, I had the same thing before, man.
It happens, man.
We've been there. All right. It's like the neighborhood bike. We've all fucking taken the trip on that shit.
At least you just don't end up marrying.
We've all been there, G-Bay. Okay, it's okay.
But if it died, then was it actually the best plant though in Thunderdam? That's kind of
Yeah.
like it was. If a
Yeah.
tree falls in the woods and there's nobody to hear it.
Yeah, just because you liked it the best doesn't mean it was the best plant. Mother Nature said that plant was a bitch.
I hate when that happens though.
Oh.
When you got like say
Fucking right.
you're growing cuts and stuff like that you know what the finished product is gonna be, and you stick your shit outdoors or something like that, and then the one fucking they're the one you're looking most forward to didn't quite.
New ball rate.
Oh,
Dude,
what'd
over
you
there.
get, Rolling Smoke? Yeah, what'd you get, Rolling Smoke?
Oh shit! New ball vape. Fuck yeah! Which one did you get, brother? Let's hear it. Oh, okay. So here's the fucking funny thing. I've been to Colton's twice now in the last month. He lives far away, so it's not like it's just you're going down the street kind of thing. And the last time I was there, he's like, "Hey, do you want your ball vape back?" I was like, "Oh yeah, dude. You know what? That would be really fucking cool and shit like that." And then you know how we're stoners and we're just happy to hang out and see each other. Shit like that is not as important, and you completely forget about it. And he's like, "Hey, yeah, dude, I still got that here." I was like, "Okay, well, I'm coming back in a few weeks. I'll grab it then." If trying to search back through the fog of all the weed smoke that we smoked those days there, I'm pretty sure the ball vape was actually disassembled and sitting on his kitchen table when we were there the other day.
Waiting for you.
And it's, you know what? It's probably still there now.
He had told me last time. He's like, man, it was sitting on the counter, just waiting on him, and fucking guess what? It's still fucking there.
I'm pretty sure the first time I was there, I even watched him box it up and everything. As you were sitting there talking and just hanging out, and now it's out of the box. I'm guessing he's been using it, which is cool. Hey, that's what it's there for, right? Use that motherfucker. But
Nice. Flower wand.
Makes me laugh. Honestly though, my thing is I'm confident in the weed I can grow. I grow good weed. Same could be said for Colton because I've smoked enough his weed to know that the dude grows fucking good shit. I just hope it was good enough for Lobster and that we had a good representation of Canadian weed up here and stuff like that. And that we didn't let him down in any way. And the shitty thing is he probably wouldn't even tell us even if we did let him down on that thing, right? He's such a nice fucking guy. But we will see. I can't wait to chat him up when it comes time to booth camp there. We're gonna see.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that so much, man. Like I just need a couple days where I'm just sitting in a lawn chair, fucking chilling, doing my thing with my homies.
And then here's another one. I'm like, so we'll be in the Toronto, Ontario area for a couple days here. 2 weeks from now, I think. I think 2 weeks from today is when the trip starts for us. I think we don't have exact plans other than the Wednesday night. We're just probably might just hover and kind of hang. So if anybody's kicking around and stuff like that, fuck it, don't feel free. Like we have no plans. I think is kind of just we're there. We're looking to meet people. A lot of y'all fucking live in that area, and we want to smoke a lot of fucking pot. So fucking we'll be in the. I think the plan is we're going to get a hotel in the St. Catharines area because it's on the Niagara Falls side of Toronto. And I do know that I want to wake up there on the Thursday morning when we travel down and make that home base. Maybe we'll go wander around Niagara Falls for the day on Tuesday. Maybe not. I don't know. But like I said, man, drop us a fucking line because I want to run into you. If you're watching, if you've ever supported us in any way, shape, or form, and you live in roughly anywhere near Toronto, I want to fucking meet you. I want to look you in the eyes and shake your hand and give you a big hug and say thank you for all the support you've given us.
Yeah.
Right?
Boy, rolling.
And then when we get to fucking the States, it's Hand Job Central. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to go skiing.
Ah,
Not really.
Caribou will be the ultimate pivot man.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's
Okay. I'm really happy to meet you.
I may grow autos, but never went skiing. Diverse group of. Oh, excuse me.
Well, fuck. On that note, you better just go ahead and hit this motherfucker again.
Dab time? I'm down with that.
Oh, I just
I know dab's handy, but I'm down with y'all doing a dab while I smoke pot, make coffee.
coffee. Yes, I woke up right at 9 o'clock this morning, so I didn't have coffee time. I had holy shit, got to get on the YouTube, put some pros on. Or if you want the ratings to either go up or down, who knows? Don't. Anyone feel like gambling on a Sunday morning? Gee, baby. You guys don't know if I'm just wearing a t-shirt or not.
Gee, I don't want to find out. We'll just go with
Stand up for us. Nope.
It's like, was that show? I think it was a Sunday morning a few weeks ago where I adjusted my camera and it was like pretty much looking right up my shorts. I was like, whoa, I'm like, oh shit.
I did that once on Discord. I was walking out to the garden and I dropped my phone, and just the way it landed and the way I was walking, I walked over my phone as I dropped it, and yeah, full on dick and balls, like just passed by the camera.
Nice.
Yeah, people in the room were like, whoa. I'm like, that was unintentional, man. Fucking gym shorts and fucking dropping phones, and yeah, it happened. So yeah, I already got that out of the way for us. Oh. We've had some crazy news going on around here lately, like not good, like bad, violent shit. It's weird. Don't see much of that around too often. It's like the last week or two, there was a couple pretty horrendous acts. Now, what the fuck is wrong with people? What's going on here? Smoke some weed and calm down, folks. There was a big investigation in Barrie to do with like a homeless encampment and some missing people and drugs and weapons stuff and this and that. And there was a big car chase. Ended up in the town next to me, Midland. They finally pinned him up against an apartment building with the cars and everything and arrested him. And then they recently found remains at that homeless encampment, dismembered and shit like that. So fucking now he's up for double homicide and a whole bunch of crazy shit. Like, holy fuck, that's like 50 kilometers away. That's pretty close. And being caught down the street, that's real close.
Yeah, it's fucked, man. Fucked up world we're living in.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, fuck, shit. It's usually more of a city kind of activity, but
I remember one time we went to, it was a work night, like Friday night or something like that, and me and a buddy, we went drinking at the freaking local Peeler bar. And my last memory was running into a guy I went to elementary school with, and was just like, I hadn't seen him since probably elementary school. And it was like, holy shit, how you doing? One of those. And he had to give me a ride home because I was too drunk to be at the bar. That's my last memory. Chad gave me a ride home. I called in sick from work that night from the Peeler bar on the payphone because pre-cell phones and stuff like that. I remember that earlier in the day because we're just having too much fun. And Then I wake up at about 6 a.m. to the foreman who didn't get my message from the night before that Brad's apparently not coming in today. So he's like, "You're late. Where the fuck are you?" And I do the hungover. What's going on? Okay, man, I'll be down there. And I start walking to work, and all of a sudden, an unmarked vehicle, like SUV, comes pulling up in front of me, and I was like, I thought I was about to get fucking jumped by fucking gang members or something like that. And I'm like, oh shit! And then all of a sudden, a bunch of cops get out. I'm like, I didn't do nothing. Like, what the fuck's up? And behind me, about a block up, there's a whole bunch of cop cars, lights lit up and shit like that. And these cops get out of me, were questioning me. Where were you last night and all that? I was, I was at the Peeler bar. I probably reek like booze and stuff like that. They're like, oh, how was the Peelers? I was like, the one had herpes scars. I remember that part too. And the cops were just like, whoa, shit, like, we'll let you go kind of thing. What that was some dude had his head cut off with a machete in the Dairy Queen parking lot on 4th Avenue down in Prince George. Anyone knows the area. And I went to work. Like, you hear about this stuff throughout the day, right? As the rumors permeate through town and stuff like that. I'm like, I have a machete. I don't remember going home last night. Start kind of doing the fucking head scratching and shit like that. And I fucking go put in the full work day and stuff like that, even though my foreman felt bad about calling me in on a sick day. He was a young partier too, so he understood my situation. And the first thing I do when I get home is look for a machete. Thank God it was there. And it wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it. But it was one of those situations where I was just like,
whoa,
is this even in the realm of possibility? Like,
Caribou. Good thing you don't drink like that anymore.
Don't drink it all. Actually, you know what? Okay, so speaking of drinking, here's an interesting one. So when we were at the Grey Eagle, one of my favorite venues to go to, where we went to see Everclear and the Odds with Lobster and his lady there, I decided I need a drink of sorts. I'm not looking for booze. Just the girlfriend and Abigail had their mocktails, I guess you'd call them, and stuff, and I need a hot dog because I'm hungry. So I asked the lady, like, I need something with no booze in it. And I think she meant I was asking for like a mocktail or whatever you'd call them, like an alcoholic beverage, no booze in it. And she offers me a non-alcoholic Heineken. And I'm like, I haven't had, on the 25th of this month will be my 7 years no alcohol date. I haven't had even a fake beer in that time. I've tried them before in the past, and they're okay. They're great. And there's been many times on a hot summer day after work where I'm like, oh, fuck, man, a nice cold beer would be amazing right now. And you know, when the lady said we got non-alcoholic Heineken for you, I was like, you know what? That's the fucking ticket right there. It felt like an angel pissed on my tonsils. Like, it was one of the most amazing friggin' drinks I have ever had in my life. Just like, wow. To the point where, like, you immediately want to go and get another one because I haven't had a beer. I fucking love beer. Always have. And I was like, wanted to go rushing back to the fucking to go grab another one or two of them at least and just keep this going. I was like, you know what? No, I'm just going to stop there. That was like, you know, it just kind of adds to the magicalness of that whole day, night, afternoon and stuff like that, hanging out with some awesome people. It was a good feeling. So I think that might be a thing I start doing, is grabbing the odd 6-pack of the fucking fake beers every once in a while. It was good. I fucking really enjoyed it.
Fucking Dan. That's funny you say that. The non-alcoholic Heineken. There was a gentleman over here last night drinking a non-alcoholic Heineken.
It was great. Like, and I've actually, when it comes to like that German style of beer, I like Beck's. I prefer Beck's over Heineken. And there's many years ago, before I met Abigail's mother, I'd quit drinking and doing drugs and stuff like that altogether. And you know, when I started drinking again, it was a 3-year stretch I put together. I started mixing alcohol and non-alcoholic beers, you know, just trying to maybe not turn into a raging alcoholic again. And, you know, around that time then I kind of just thought, that's a slippery slope. I don't want to get back into fuck. If I drink a 6-pack of these and then, maybe my buddy offers me an MGD or something like that, which has always been my favorite, you know, I like, maybe I'll go in on this. But I think I'm adult enough now that I probably can't handle having a few fake beers, dude. It was good. It was good. And then talking to Lobster about it, because like I said, this is magical lobster and angels pissing down my throat as I speak. And it's actually a big deal in his area of the world, at least, where like all the craft breweries and stuff like that, which I'm aware of craft brewing. Like I see it blowing up everywhere around me, but apparently the non-alcoholic section of that is quite big as well, which I don't know if I could be one of those people. That's like, oh, let's go on a non-booze beer tasting spree kind of thing. I don't think I'd quite do that. We don't do the decaf Thunder Dan. We need the calf. We get up too fucking early around here. GB, you're on the mute button, brother.
Oh shit, that was a good one.
Oh, I bet it was.
Major, I'm standing up for myself this time. No, we do not drink decaffeinated coffee around this house. Dark fucking the darkest coffee you can get. I want shit from Turkey that'll fucking smoke its own cigarette. That's the kind of coffee I fucking drink.
Stand that
I
cigarette
may
up
smoke
there, and
autos.
it's so thick it fucking stands, doesn't
I
sink.
may smoke an auto, but I do not, I repeat, drink decaffeinated coffee.
You know what? Kick his ass out of chat just for even suggesting.
I'm going up
that
there. Where you send your address? I'm coming to fucking slap you. I'm just kidding. You're a big dude. I ain't fucking with you. But I'll yell at you from across the parking lot or something.
Is Major actually a big dude?
What I remember, he kind of looked like a fucking bigger dude, like a Cuban fucking gorilla. You know, not Cuban, but like one of those like South American fucking warlord kind of guys. I ain't fucking with him.
Okay. See, it's funny to me because it's just
glasses and like a military hat is what I remember. I think
we see each other from here up, right? And it's like apparently Raider's fucking real short, like
Raider's a little
extra short from listening to you guys, and I wouldn't have thought that necessarily.
He hides it well on camera. He knows how to play the tricks. Right?
Raiders playing them camera tricks so he could look tall and fucking huge and shit.
Yeah, no. Any Northern Ontario dude is just, even if they are little, you don't fuck with them. They're generally like axe swinging fucking rock movers. They're tough. Or farm boys. Don't matter if you're a small farm boy. You bale hay and shit, you're gonna fuck me up. I don't fuck with you. I have a feeling that's kind of like Dan. He's got that farm boy shit. Doesn't look extra fucking crazy, but go fuck with him. I dare you. See what happens. Little honey back. He's gonna
bring out that fucking crazy corn fed real fast.
Exactly. I ain't like that. I ain't from the Midwest. I never worked on a farm. I just yell a lot, and people are like, "That guy's fucking crazy." I ain't fucking with him. But everyone that's went through the yell has taken me out. So
you are just a fucking chihuahua, huh?
Yeah, man. A lot of bark, not so much bite. I don't know. I've never really had to fucking bite anybody. But I always had big friends. It came in handy.
See,
I did too, but I was always the guy fighting.
Well, but my big friends would say when they wanted to fight somebody and that person wouldn't fight them, they would send me in. And then it's fucking, I'll go in there swinging because I don't fucking, well, back in the day, I did not care how big you are. Now it hurts when you get fucking thumped. I don't like it anymore. But I'd go in there not caring because I'm pretty good in a scrap. I know what I'm doing. So there's a good chance I'm going to fucking win anyways. And a lot of the times, if my friend is sending me in to go and pick a fight with someone, that person fucked up and did something where they deserve this whooping. And I know that even if that person does win, their fucking buddy was going to come through and fucking cold cock him anyways, kind of shit. So it was the good days. Those the good days.
The good old days. Yeah, no, not much of a fighter. Oh.
Man, I used to help out at the bar I used to drink at a long time ago to help, remove motherfuckers who didn't need to be there anymore. And as someone who I've removed before, I just picture that is Caribou. Just almost like you could hold them at arm's length and that motherfucker be swinging and kicking and shit and just missing you, but just like a furry, pissed off fucking cat. And then you just, I calm down, fucking you put him down out there and hurry up, run and shut the door. I feel like that's Caribou back in the day, man.
I've got rage. I've got rage. And then the thing was to fucking get your hand off my fucking forehead. I would have fucking try to fucking do like a fucking jumping arm fucking triangle and snap your fucking arm or some shit like that. Where it's like, because I've had people.
I've seen this shit on TV once. I got you, motherfucker.
No, because I had a guy try and do that to me once before, and it was like he grabbed me by the hair, right, and like, but was doing that at the same time, and it was just like he had to reach, I couldn't fucking get to him, and this person had to fucking die because he super pissed me off, and this was pissing me off more because I felt really fucking stupid, and I was able to get to his arm like that. I didn't break it. He fucking let go, and the fight ended up differently, but I did win that one. I was just kind of one of those like, what do? You can't get to his legs. You can't fucking, you're throwing a punch. His arms are longer than mine, so I can't even hit him in the rib cage, right? Like it was embarrassing for a couple seconds.
Yeah. Sometimes being the little guy sucks. I've been there.
Yeah. But you know what's awesome is when you're the little guy and you fuck up a big dude, and the people give you that. Well, I sure as shit did not see that coming. Look, that's.
Oh, that was one of my favorites, man. We were sitting there, and I was waiting for this guy because I knew this thing was gonna. They were talking shit, playing pool, and you could just see one guy kept getting fucking irritated. And guess who it was? A little short motherfucker. It's just getting irritated. Well, the other dude was like, dude, legit like 6'7", 6'8". Like this was a long, lanky motherfucker. Like the other dude, I don't think he could have slapped him standing up. Like that's how short the other dude was, right? That's the disparity that was happening here. And I think he kept making short dude jokes. I think that was the fucking problem. And dude had enough of it, man. I watch him literally jump and swing and straight fucking knock that kid straight the fuck out. Oh boy, like that big tall motherfucker laid out over the pool table. And I was like, oh shit. I was like that. But I mean, he had to have a good fucking foot worth of jump. Like he fucking Superman fucking like he was fucking Superman getting ready to fly to the moon or some shit is what he looked like when he took off.
Yeah, I remember we were at a pit party for like late high school years kind of thing, and I didn't know it. I knew the guys that got beat up, but there's some small guy that was even smaller than I, and like I'm little still now and way smaller back then kind of thing. But there's four big dudes. They were gonna jump some fucking little dude at the party, and we're just standing there, kind of, what the fuck's this all about, right? Like going on, like this is gonna be bad. This little guy knew whatever fucking martial art it was. But he fucking just like he's spinning and kicking, and he fucking laid all these fucking guys out, just like boom, 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 boom. And everybody's just at the party stops. Is just like whoa, and it was still to this day one of the coolest things I've ever witnessed fucking there with my own two eyes. And I remember I was kind of scared of this guy because he's a total fucking badass to be able to do that. And I remember at some point in time later at that night, I was kind of look over and I'm standing right beside him. And it was kind of like, I ended up chatting him out. He was a rad dude. He told me the whole story with what was up, but I was drunk and don't remember it. But he was actually a pretty fucking cool little guy, man. It was just like, it still was so fucking rad. Just like I said, you didn't see that one coming.
Well, it always freaks you out when the little dudes kick some ass.
Yeah.
Best.
Still working on that finger. He's a little bunged up. That's as straight as I can get it.
Yeah.
Saplings make a good Garrett.
It's a whip.
Bro, it's been like fucking, I don't know, 18 years. That's as straight as it gets. So you might be fucking, you might be you might be maxed out, bro.
Sucks that I can't close it either.
Well, it hurts. It hurts after about that point.
I do that, and this knuckle just is aching.
This motherfucker, yeah. I think you're maxed out, bro.
Yeah. Be a tradesman for a couple years. Drop heavy shit on your hands. Okay. Yay.
Don't drop shit on my hands.
One flower.
I'm more worried about losing my hands more than anything.
Yours are a little. Yeah.
I try to tread carefully. Like it's funny. I was like, before I got into cutting trees, I was never wore gloves. I like the feeling of my hands to be, type shit. After slicing knuckles and stuff, even just filing, that's where you're going to cut your hand more often than not, is filing your fucking chain. And like, yeah, that's okay. So now I'm like, I am that little fucking bitch that I'll have like come to work every day with 3 or 4 pairs of gloves. Summer, winter, don't matter. And as soon as my gloves get fucking too gross and wet and stuff like that, I'll throw them up on the dashboard, go grab to heat up, dry off, and go grab another pair. Because I've learned that with age, right, we're just talking about fighting and stuff like that. I busted my hands more than just a couple times throughout life. So now my hands don't work as good as they once used to and stuff like that. And then you start taking the damage from filing and other stuff that comes with the inherent risks of it. I'm like, 20 years from now, you guys are doing the finger test right now. I worry that my whole hands will end up being like that. So I'm learning to take care of them now, before it's too late. It's like, how many of y'all watching have heard this one before, where you're young, okay, and you're full of piss and vinegar. Let's work hard and get some fucking shit done because this is what we do. And you got the older guys back there. They're like, whoa, chill the fuck out, young man. And you're like, fuck you, don't tell me. I'm here to bust ass because this is what we do. And now that you're getting into our, if I can say, I was into my mid to late 30s when I started having the realization. I'm here in my fucking, I guess we can still call it early 40s at this point. Your early 40s, and I'm like, I get it. I do get it now. There's different ways to do certain shit. And you don't have to necessarily fucking kill yourself. Maybe if we'd been taught differently years ago.
Yeah. But then I always just had the joy of, I was an industrial guy. I did big industry, in powerhouses, refineries, all that fun shit. There's just a point where somebody's got to do the fucking just heavy ass dumb work. And typically for somebody like me, I don't get along with a lot of people. Yeah. People stay away from you when you're doing that job so it was a good way to fucking keep people away from me and stay on the job also. Because I don't give a fuck. You can have your job and fucking I'd move on down to the next one. I never bothered me one bit. But as I got older and realized that, some jobs, it was worth it just to kind of stick as close as you could to the house. It was make your value a little more and you could still be an asshole on the job. So I very much made it to where they needed me, till like the second to last layoffs, right? I didn't make the very last layoffs, which is great because I hated fucking startup work. That's where shit got scary. That's where, and then you ran around doing a bunch of dumb shit. So,
I'm introverted, very introverted. So running a chainsaw is a very good job for someone like me because, well, as a safety rule, there shouldn't be anybody within 10 feet of me. And chainsaws are fucking loud, so I don't have to listen to you talk about stupid shit all day. Like, most people have good stuff to say when you're on a crew, but you know how it is when you're an introvert, you just don't want to be talking and stuff like that. Once the work is done for, that site and you're about to get in the truck, move on to the next one, let's stop and talk or whatever. But if we're in the process of hammering shit out, I don't want to fucking talk to you. I don't even want to look at you. Like, get the fuck out of my way so I can do me. And, maybe we'll come together and talk after.
Bro, that was my favorite, was like being on that really shitty job because nobody wanted to even come talk to you. Or like if I got to do like the air arcing and shit, I say that I got to. Most people say that I had to. I love that thing. It's loud, noisy, obnoxious. You threw fucking fire everywhere. And so it was like, when you come onto my job site, most likely I was going to start throwing fucking fire at you. Because I didn't want to talk to you. I had a job to do. And I had the means to make it extremely uncomfortable to be anywhere near me. And it was part of my job. I mean, the flagging was up. All the notices were there. Don't come near the asshole with the big Bernie thing. And they would do it anyway.
Their own fault.
that's their own fault.
You did this to yourself.
Cheers to that, doctor. Please do hit that thumbs up button for us, everyone.
Yeah.
Algorithms like it. Sitting here going into solid overtime today. Again, having a great show.
Yes, it was a great show.
I'm even thinking about I might have to go get some fucking dabs or something like that. This
Yeah, I got a
Vegas
ride
has a good feel to it. I don't think I was asking earlier if anyone's doing anything awesome today. I think I ain't doing much of anything. I think I'm just gonna chill out. Maybe I'll go jump on the skateboard with the kid and just bomb around for a little bit. But even that, I'm thinking like half hour or less because I just want to chill out. And on the next couple of weeks are about to get busy. We're supposed to try and do our first over the border trip next Saturday, and just to fact-finding mission and with a little bit of entertainment thrown in. Got that, so that'll make for a busy weekend. And then we've got for 2 weeks from today, like I said, that's the journey to booth camp starts. So the rest and relaxation days for a little bit are going to be few and far between. So it might be good. Like I said, I was legitimately worried about trying to get home yesterday and spending the time, like I said, with Colton and Lobster, just because I'd already been flirting with exhaustion. I'm like, fuck, I don't know. Like, am I going to power out at a very bad time? I guess was my concern, and we made it. And I come home and I basically slept yesterday. It was pretty fucking epic.
Yeah, no, I think that's one. I've been feeling good since the surgery, and I also went back to, the work that I normally do. And I think a lot of that's just starting to catch up, one of those like, so I think today's a relaxation day around here, just to kind of stop fucking Supermaning it around here or fucking speeding around.
Yeah.
Take it easy for a day.
Well, it's typically been my rule on Sundays is like, you guys know I work out of town a lot, and Sundays is typically my day of don't ask me to do fucking nothing. I'm just going to kind of chill out around the house, get my gear ready so that come Monday morning, I'm ready to go back to work and do my thing. And I think we'll maybe I think it's Sunday, so there should be a Blue Jays game on. We'll watch that. They fucking thumped the Texas Rangers real hard yesterday. So that's like, go Jays. We like to see that. We like to see that big time.
I get to go for a ride with some guys I haven't talked to in a while. He's my neighbor, and down a couple houses. We've grown together and stuff, and we used to work together at the factory I worked at for 6 or 7 years. Good buddy of mine. Seen him in his shop last night. The light was on when I went to town, so when I came back, I popped in to say hey. And he's quite eccentric when it comes to like old bikes and stuff like that,
Yep.
like motorcycles and pedal bikes and stuff. He's just a really cool craftsman kind of guy. Gets his hands in and fixes old stuff. And so getting to the shop there, and we're just shooting the shit, and he's got 1937 pedal bike from Germany with like fucking original parts all on it and stuff and shit like that. I was like, this is fucking neat, man. I wish I had that type of fucking depth to my hobbies, right? Like he gets right in. But anyways, we shot the shit with him last night, and then it's like, hey, we haven't been riding yet this summer. So he's like, well, we're gonna head out tomorrow. I'll give you a call. So he just messaged me. You still good for after 11? I said, yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I'll get to go for a ride. We're gonna go towards Minden, Ontario.
I saw that on a map recently.
I saw it on a map. He said, I know that name. Yeah, like
I
Halliburton.
couldn't tell you where it is, but like when I started doing the search for hotels in and around the Toronto area, I remember seeing Minden and thinking that's a cool word.
It's northeast of the city, but still some good roads.
Oh yeah, we're glad you made it back
one
to
bike. Oh, it's obnoxious. I love it.
That's a hell of a travel there too. If I got me beat, man. I was 34 hours, and I think that we were gone, and in that 34 hours, probably 22 of it was in the car at least. That's fucking lots.
28 hours of travel. Yeah, every once in a while, New Zealand happens with my family. We've got my sister is over there with her family, husband and kids and all that. And I haven't went because I just can't afford it. But my parents go every once in a while, and yeah, it takes them a few days and a few $1,000s to make it all happen.
Yeah. I Or actually, I think my old lady already did this now that I think about it. I keep meaning to get signed up for air miles. And I'm going to start doing air miles on a lot of shit because now that we've got our passports, there's shit that I want to do. Like, for next year alone, I'm already looking at like 2, maybe 3 trips to the States. So and I definitely want to drive and do road tripping for at least 1 or 2 of them because I like the road trip. You guys fucking, a lot of you look at me like I was just talking. I drove fucking 10.5 hours just to go see Lobster because he was in my country. I like the trip to traveling. A lot of you guys are like, fuck, you drove more than 2 hours. You're fucking high on glue or something like that. I just like the road trip of it. And I want to see the States but to do that every time just doesn't make sense.
You're going to be doing something for 10 hours anyways. Is it better than going to see Lobster? Probably not. Getting the fuck car. That's like, for me, a little different. It's 36 hours or something to get to Colton's house from my place. But yeah, man, fucking 10. That's just right in that window of, yeah, man, like we won't get this opportunity again. When's the next time Lobster's going,
I think that's one of those, like me and the wife at some point, we plan on doing maybe like an Alaskan cruise or something to go up near that coast. And I know we've seen some, and I've talked to Caribou about it because, that will stop right up there near the western coast of Canada. And he's like, well, you fucking land there, you let me know. It's like, right. I mean, fucking, this is just awesome because I would do the same. I've, told anybody, if you're within close enough area, and I'll try to fucking make it happen, man, because I just love to meet the people. And,
I'll be honest with anybody. If you land in Prince Rupert, I'm probably not coming to see you. But Vancouver area, fucking 100%. Prince Rupert, we start talking at like, I think that's about a 15-hour drive or something like that each way. I love y'all. I just don't know if I love y'all that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vancouver, like I remember when we were having that conversation a year or 2 ago, the Vancouver's only 5 hours away. And to me, that's our easily done travel radius is 4 or 5 hours. It's the thing about Canada, it is such a big country, like second in the world by landmass, right? But we're so spread out. The entire population is along the bottom couple kilometers of 100 kilometers of the border, right? And once you get up north, you got to go hours for anything. So that's when it is. When it's like, oh, it's only 4 hours away. Well, it's because there's nothing else between here and there. Like you got no choice but to go for that kind of stuff. So you just get those half-day travels, and it is what it is.
Yeah, there's spots in Canada when you keep traveling north, they record who you are and what you're driving so that just we know if you don't come out the other side. Well, Mark in the red truck lives somewhere back there now, either dead or alive. It gets to the point where it's just we need to know who you are and what you're doing because people don't go up here. Not everyone can live up there.
Well, fellas, what do you figure? What time to shut her down for the day?
Brian,
Get on with it.
just get the fuck up out of here.
I like it.
Swear I'll do the speed limit.
Hey, let's do that awesome podcaster thing. We got 65 people in chat before we get out of here. Before you get out here, do us a favor, hit the thumbs up on the way out. You can check the links if you want to help support us. Fucking do all this fun stuff for you here. If you're entertained, if you want some beans, if you like the fucking what we're doing, you can help support us. We got links down there. Other than that, man, we just I love the live chat. All the support we get from you guys showing up and just hanging out. So keep it up, man. Bring more friends. Do all that fun shit, man. That's all I got to say. Have a great
best goddamn gang on the internet right here. Caribou Crew.
Fucking right.
Our chat is the fucking where it's at.
100%. With that, I want to thank everyone for coming and hanging out. We'll be back Tuesday. Everybody have a great day. And I'm just high. I don't really know what to say. I've had a very content feeling right now. So let's just get the F out. Later, y'all. Whoa, woof. That would hurt just a little bit.